try and hit the 8-ball very thin and cut it in the corner, or to bank the 8-ball and come down table for the 9-ball. Unbelievable. That's a great shot.
And that's the kind of shot that David Howard was making against Nick Varner in his quarterfinal match. He won that 5-0 to move here to the semifinals. Mike LeBron beat Jim Rempe 5-4. As you saw a moment ago, these two have played each other 10 times, 5 apiece. This is the first game of the semifinals. Made it. Well, some good English. Body and cue ball puts it in. David Howard leads 1-0. Back in a moment.
He's got a shot on the 2-ball. Playing the 2-ball in the corner pocket. He'll call the 9 because he possibly could make the 9-ball also. Main concern would be to make the 2-ball though, because the 3-ball is in the corner pocket here, just set up. Coming back down table for the 4-ball, the bottom of the screen. Oh, Mike's been having a problem with that type of shot. One he undercut, this one he overcuts.
Now David Howard back up at the table. He has won the last 7 racks he has played. If you saw our previous telecast against Nick Varner, as I mentioned a bit ago, 5-0. Here off to a 2-0 lead. Race to 5. From Jacksonville, Florida.
That's a nice shot. He had to make sure he didn't touch the 7-ball with the cue ball. If he had, he wouldn't have got back down table for the 4-ball. He's left himself a little bit of a cut shot on the 4, but I believe David could make this and proceed on to the 5-ball, which is on the left-hand side of the screen by the corner pocket there. So wherever he puts the cue ball, he'll have a shot at the 5.
And nicely stretched.
David's concern here is the speed at which you hit the cue ball. The 7-ball is on the top of your screen on the rail. He's going to have to bring the cue ball down there for a shot on the 7. He doesn't want to be straight in on the 7-ball because he won't be able to get up table for the 8-ball, which is down by the 9 here. So David's going to play the cue ball. I believe he's going to play it 1 rail down table. Trying to put the cue ball where he's eyeing up now. Speed is very important. That's a great shot. Perfect speed. He's got the angle on the 7, so he can come down table for the 8. Nicely done. Little hard.
Nothing's easy in this life.
And David agrees. Nothing's easy in this life. Although it looked pretty easy. That's a nice shot.
Don't really.
And so the man who won his first pro tournament back in 1978 now is off to a commanding 3-0 lead. Mike LeBron breaking, and what an interesting story he has been in this tournament. He came in at a 20-1 shot. He is still in this match after David Howard went off to a 3-0 lead. LeBron won the last game and is alive for that $50,000 first prize for whomever wins the finals. The winner of this to move on to the finals against Buddy Hall. I'm Kim Prince along with Alan Hopkins. We're in the Montego room at the Mirage Hotel in Las Vegas. And for the first time in the history of pocket billiards, there has been a line set on a competition. We've been giving you the odds as they came into these matches. Both David Howard and Mike LeBron were not favored, and yet one of them will move to the finals, and David Howard has had quite a run.
He just made a nice shot, Kim. He cut the one ball backwards. He spun the cue ball with a lot of English and made the one go in the corner. Nice little kiss from the 9 ball there. Okay, he's got the 3 ball in the corner. The 4 ball's in the middle of the table by the 8 ball. In the middle of the screen. He'll be playing position. If the 4 ball goes on the side, he'll try to bring the cue ball up by the 4 ball to make it in the side pocket. Oh. Looks like he's hit the cue ball a little too hard for the side pocket. If he has the room to make it in the corner through the 7 and the 9 ball there, he'll play the 4 in the corner pocket. He's looking at that now, playing the 4 ball in the corner pocket. That's a nice shot. Right in between the 7 and 9, position for the 5 ball in the side pocket. Now the 6 ball is on the right-hand side of your screen by the rail there. He's going to bring the 5 ball in the side pocket and bring the cue ball back over for the 6 ball in the corner pocket. The position on the 7 here is important. He doesn't want to come behind the 8 ball. If he bounces the cue ball off the rail, his speed control is important. And he's hit a little too easy. But his concern was there. He didn't want to come on top of the 8 ball, so he hit a little easy on purpose. And he's left himself a cut shot, decides which corner he wants to put it in, either the right-hand corner or left-hand. He can put it in either corner. He's also looking at a scratch here. The speed at which he cuts the 7, it'll decide whether he scratches or not. He's going to English to cue ball with draw English. So when he hits the 7, he won't scratch. Well executed.
Well, he's given us some heavy breathing. Doesn't seem like he likes the shots, but the balls are dropping. As we mentioned, we are right around the corner from the big board here at the Mirage. David Howard came into this competition at 12-1. LeBron came in at 20-1. Obviously, those odds have changed considerably as they've reached the semifinals.
They've made a nice shot on the 8 ball. It's got a little bit of a cut on the 9 ball. It's a lot of pressure on this shot. It'll take a 4-1 lead. Be a nice, comfortable lead to have the guarantee to get in the finals. Oh, there's that pressure.
Ouch, you almost knew that was going to happen. So Murphy's Law comes up and bites David Howard.
Not easy.
Whatever can go wrong will go wrong, and it's not easy, David. And now Mike LeBron has a chance to pull within one at 3-2. And he doesn't waste his opportunity. So a big turnaround here. David Howard pins. Mike LeBron has come back from a big hole. He was down 3-1. He has tied it at 3 apiece. He gets a ball on the break. This is an alternate break system.
Kim, he's been breaking the balls really hard. He's made the 1 ball in the side pocket. He's got a shot on the 2 ball. He's got a chance to run out the table or play a combination. He's got. It looks like he has a combination with the 4-9 if he can get to the 4 ball. Makes the 2. You can see the combination down on the bottom right-hand side of the screen there, the 4 and 9 are in the middle of the table. If the 9 goes past the 5 ball, Mike will play the 3 ball and come back down the bottom and play the 4-9 combination. This is the style of play that Mike LeBron likes to play. Fast and loose. And he's played for the combination.
And as we've said before, he is obliged to call the combination. He must designate the pocket, and he gets
That's
it.
a great shot.
And again, Mike LeBron taking advantage of a combination to drop the 9 ball. And here we see in the replay, it is nothing but pure. And so now Mike LeBron has come back dramatically to lead 4-3. David Howard had a chance to go up 4-1. Gives it a big belt on the break. He gets a ball on the break. And does he like what he's left with, Alan?
He's got the 1 ball straight in the side pocket and the 2 ball on the bottom right-hand side of the screen over by the 9 ball. So he's got a nice chance here to tie it up at 4-4. But the 6 ball and the 8 ball on the side left-hand bottom screen here seems to be his concern right now.
Alan, in this entire competition, we have yet to see a player run an entire table off the break. I think right now, David Howard almost has to do that, doesn't he?
I don't think you want to let Mike back to the table again, to tell you the truth. Mike's a dangerous player. Oh, that's a shot David should have made, that shot. But it looks like he's got a little lucky here. I don't know whether Mike can make the 2 ball or if the 9's in the way. He may have a rail first shot. Hitting the cue ball into the rail first and then making the 2 ball. Keep an eye on the cue ball. Hits the rail and pockets a 2. That's a great shot. He likes to shoot shots like that. He's very good at them. Mike has the 4 ball, but it's concerned he doesn't have position. He doesn't have a pocket for the 5 ball. Looks like he's going to be forced to play a combination after he pockets the 4.
One of these men moves into the finals and a chance at $50,000. The other goes home.
Not an easy shot. Makes it. And doesn't get a reward for making the combination. Mike likes to shoot combinations, but on this shot he didn't get a reward. It wasn't the 9 ball, it was the 8 ball. So now he's forced to keep shooting. Looks like he's going to be forced to play a safety here. Just touch the 5, nice and easy. Put it by the 6 ball. Bring the cue ball. Try to get it behind the 9 ball. Oh, that's a great shot. He executed that perfect. Now David will have to go to the bottom rail and try and hit the 5 ball. It's very important that he hits the 5 here. He doesn't want to give ball in hand to Mike. He'll hit this fairly hard, hoping to hit it and either leave Mike safe or possibly making the 5. He hits it. Oh, he scratches. That's a tough roll for David. No control when you're kicking at balls. He hits the 5 successfully and catches a bad break. He hits the rail, hits the 5, and scratches in the corner pocket. He also made the 5, so if he didn't scratch, it's a possibility he may have won the game.
And you saw in the replay there, he actually tried to grab the cue ball. He knew it was going in. It got a chuckle out of him. I guess, as Kipling said, if you can treat triumph and disaster as the imposters they are, you're a true man. Well, in this case, Mike LeBron has had a tremendous comeback.
2 balls away from being in the finals. It's the kind of shot you'd like to have to get into the finals.
And the finals is where Mike LeBron is going. Bows to a very appreciative crowd. The final score, 5-3 over David Howard. And a wave and thumbs up from his wife. He has come out of one pickle after another to win. And here's that 4-9 combination in the 7th game.
Mike LeBron, the odds makers had you going off at a 20-1 long shot. You've certainly proved them wrong. You're on your way to the final, but when you were down 3-0, you had to have some second thoughts.
Well, no, I never have a second thought because I'm a tough cookie. I'm a survivor. And I know sooner or later when he make a mistake, I know that I can come back.
At any point, though, did you think that you weren't coming back? I mean, you were down 3-0. He really was shooting consistently. He was on.
Yeah, but I was waiting for my chance when my opportunity came. And when my opportunity came, I just made the best out of it.
Okay, you've got Buddy Hall. He's been playing steady as she goes, as he always does. He's been on a roll lately. What do you need to do to beat him?
To beat him, I have to make balls on the break, play good defense like I played against David Howard, and luck.
And luck. Luck is a bit of a part of it. All right, they started with 8 of the top 10 players. We're down to 2, and he's on his way to possibly $50,000 and the finals. Kim?
Thank you, Kevin. And here is a look at that 2-ball that David Howard missed, and that was a critical turning point. LeBron went on to win that game, and here another look at that 4-9 combination. It was that kind of day for the man born in Puerto Rico who now makes his home in Philadelphia.
This is a
LeBron on the alternate breaks. Gets a ball on the break to reach the finals here. Mike beat our associate here in the booth, Jim Rempe, in the first round. A very tight match. And then David Howard.
straight in on the 2-ball. Well, not quite straight. He's got enough to bounce off the screen. Well, he's played for a combination here. Well, there's not a combination that's easy, but that one wasn't really that tough. He's left Buddy bad. I guess Buddy can bank this ball and come back for the 4-ball. And that's what he's electing to do. You know, there's a lot of pressure in these games, in these matches, in all these shots, too. But not so much on those kind of shots, because combinations are, you don't always make those shots anyway. And bank shots, well, you don't always make those either. I mean, they're less than 50-50, some of the bank shots. Like the shot he shot there was probably about 50-50 for Buddy Hall to bank the 3-ball. That was an excellent safety by Mike LeBron, though. Here, Buddy's only got one option that I can see. He's got to kick to the right-hand top side cushion and try to hit the 3-ball. I mean, there's nothing really he's trying to do here except hit the 3. He doesn't want to miss this 3-ball. He'll probably hit this a little hard. Oh, he's missed the whole ball. Well, that was just an error in judgment on Buddy's part. I'm sure if he had to shoot that shot over again, he wouldn't have missed it in a million years.
And Buddy Hall, I think there, is complaining about some of the photography. Perhaps a flash bothered him. Nevertheless, Mike has ball in hand. Drops the ball.
Nicely done down table for the 4-ball. He'll just shoot this 4-ball with a little top spin English. Out in the middle of the table again for the 5-ball. Off the cushion.
Mike got his start in pool by sweeping up a 2-table pool room, and after he tells us after he was finished with his work, he used to play with the owner, who then used to beat him out of his wages back home in Puerto Rico.
He's left himself a little short on this shot. He's shooting a shot rather fast. Oh, it's a bank shot. Oh, he didn't have a whisker there. Just by a whisker that went in there. He could, if he hit the 7 ball, that ball wouldn't have went. But everything's all right now. He's just draw the cue ball with low right-hand spin. And try to come straight down the table for the 8 in the bottom left-hand corner pocket. It's a little bit of distance between the 2 balls. He would have preferred being much closer. He's played the 2 cushions up and around for the same pocket for the 9.
And the game to Mike LeBron. It is now even 1 apiece in this race to 9. And for all seasons, Jim Rempe, who obviously taped this earlier, now in the booth with us. If you join us a little bit late, I'm Kim Prince along with Jim Rempe. And here it is now even Mike LeBron and Buddy Hall in the finals of this winner-take-all Challenge of Champions at Las Vegas. And he gets a couple of balls on the break.
Look what happened here. He made the 9 ball on the break. That's the first time in this whole series of matches that the 9 has gone on the break. And that's probably due to this new rack that Miucci Originals has designed for this tournament. It racks the balls perfectly, and it takes all the luck out of the game.
But unlike the standard 9-ball rules, when you drop the 9 here, it comes back up on the table.
And you can see there it goes in the corner pocket.
And now Jay Helfert has spotted it. Buddy Hall remains at the table.
He's got straight in on the 2 ball, I think. The 3 is on the right-hand side of the table. It does not pass the 6, as you can see. So he's hitting the cue ball very low here. He's drawing the cue ball back to that cushion and back over to that side of the table for the 3 ball. Let's see where he winds up. Well, he's made a very good shot there, except that he would have liked to have come maybe 1 or 2 more inches. So this is a game of inches, as you can see.
And the reason the 9 ball is being spotted here is that Matt Braun, the tournament promoter, decided he wanted to take every element of luck out of it so that it would be purely a test of skill in this champion against champion. Although I've got a suspicion that maybe some of these players will tell you that it's not luck when they sink the 9 ball in the break.
Well, there is an element of luck to that. I mean, the players aren't really trying to break the 9 ball in. They're just trying to make a ball, put the cue ball in the middle of the table, and then run out. I think the odds on making the 9 off the break is probably 15 to 1 anyway. But he's missed the 3 ball and left it right in the corner pocket for Mike.
Yeah, predicting the 9 ball in the break is about like predicting a home run when you're at bat.
Well, if the balls are left unfrozen after you rack the balls, then you can predict the 9 going in off the break. But with this new rack, like I said, it really racks the balls tight, and you don't see the 9 come out of the pack that much. Made a good shot on the 5 ball. He's just going to draw the cue ball, low left-hand spin, bounce off the cushion. I don't know if he's got there. I don't know if he's got there. He's looking away from the table, too. He gave it a phew, so he must be able to make it. Yeah, he can make it. Nice shot to roll a ball like that. Anytime you roll a ball, you're taking the nap of the cloth into effect, and it might roll off. Fast and loose. Mike LeBron to make the 9 in the bottom left-hand corner pocket.
And Mike LeBron has the game, kind of an interesting story. A man who didn't turn professional until 1985 is now very much in the hunt. We'll be back in just a minute.
Joining me now is Matt Braun, and if you're wondering how you get 8 of the top 10 players in the world together to face off for $50,000, this man here has the answer. Matt?
All you have to do, Kevin, is offer them the greatest challenge of their life. sudden death playoff, 8 champions going head-to-head, winner take all for $50,000.
And by the way, you have to do that in a race to 5, which is awfully quick. Matt, a challenge of champions, an event like this, it certainly can put billiards more in the forefront than it's ever been before.
Well, we believe, Kevin, very strongly that the Challenge of Champions is going to attract a lot of people to watching billiards on television who probably have never before seen it on the tube in their life.
Okay, Matt Braun, he's been working diligently for several months now to put this event together. Matt, it's finally come together for you, and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Kevin.
And thank you, Kevin. We move ahead now with Mike LeBron leading in rack 6, 3 games to 2. By the way, Matt Braun also a popular and prolific writer of westerns. I've read a couple of them. They're Dandy's Tales. And a dandy $50,000 he has put up for the winner of this match. These men have come through the field of 8, and one of them, at the end of this match, will go away $50,000 richer.
Not that. You see what happened there? Gee, all he wanted to do is make the 7 ball and leave the 1 ball in the corner pocket so he can use that to get position on the 2 ball, which is up table at the far end of the table. You can see it up there, the blue ball. And he wanted to leave the 1 ball in the corner pocket, but they both went in on him. He's in a little bit of trouble now, and he's going to have to either place a safety or, well, there's no shot, so it will be some kind of a safety. There's 2 things in which I see he could do here. He could cross the ball and put it down table, but that gives the... No, he's not going to do that either. Looks like he's going to just try to put the cue ball underneath the 8 ball. No, he didn't get the cue ball behind the 8. And the 2 ball is stopped right in front of the hole. He actually was trying to do 2 different things there. Put the cue ball behind the 8 or leave the 2 ball halfway between the side pocket and the 4 ball because there was no pocket, because the 4 was in front of the corner pocket. He wanted to hit that ball a little bit harder. He didn't bounce up far enough for the 3 ball in the opposite corner pocket. From this angle, it looks like he's snookered behind the 9 ball, and if he is, that means he's either going to have to kick at it or he's trying a masse. No, the ball never grabbed. The English on the ball never grabbed. The cloth is new, and it just slipped away and never had a chance to grab the English that Mike put on it. This gives Buddy Hall cue ball in hand and makes a simple 3-9 combination. These are the kind of shots you want when you're playing for $50,000 right here.
And the game goes to Buddy Hall, but we are still a long way from the 9 games it takes to win the championship. We'll be back in a moment to the Mirage Hotel. I guess for the Challenge of Champions, 8 of the top players in the world have come here, and right now it is rack 13. It is tied 6 apiece in the finals between Buddy Hall, this man who is breaking, and Mike LeBron. And we have had alternate breaks throughout this final, a race to 9.
Well, he hasn't made a ball on the break there, Kim. Well, he's left no shot for Mike LeBron either. He's looking to push over here to the bottom left-hand corner pocket. If he does, he's going to give him a free shot. I don't know what to do here. I mean, he's doesn't have many options. I mean, he doesn't want to push out and leave Buddy Hall a shot where he's going to take. He's pushing. He's pushed out for a jump shot or a kick shot.
The option.
He's pushed directly behind the 8 ball. Buddy said his pleasure. I don't know. Actually, Mike's pushed this ball in a nice spot, because if he is intending to jump over the 8 ball, he's pushed it by the side cushion, which gives him an elevated bridge hand and makes it easier to jump the cue ball. That's what he's doing. He's getting a small cue out. There's a little jump cue. The reason for these jump cues is because the cue stick has a chance to get away from the cue ball after you hit down on it, and you don't get the double click. And if you did that, that would be a foul. Well, the shot he's going to attempt is going to be a great shot if he can make it.
9 ball in the side pocket.
Here he's called a 9 ball in the side pocket on the same shot. That's just to ensure himself. If he misses the 1 ball and makes the 9 ball, he'll get credit for the 9. Oh, look at that shot. That cue ball must have been a foot off the table. A tremendous shot from that. And position on the 2 ball. Watch the elevation. Look at how high that cue ball went. And what a time for it, too. Got perfect position on the 3 ball, the red ball. Bottom left-hand corner pocket. He's just probably going to stay there for the 4 ball.
Kind of a nice touch in this tournament. These two gentlemen, LeBron and Hall, are the 2 oldest players in the tournament, and here they are in the finals. One might argue, of course, that it takes the 2 most experienced to get to the finals.
Yeah, but such is not the case with Mike LeBron. I mean, he hasn't really been in front of the TV cameras a lot, ever, as a matter of fact. And, well, it's not over with yet anyway. I mean, there's still a long way to go. Here he's played position on the 4 ball, and he's got a funny thing to do with the 5 ball. I mean, he could play it off the 9 or off the 6. He's probably going to play this off the 9 ball in the side pocket. Oh, again, he's called the 9 ball up in the top right-hand corner pocket. That means he's playing it off the 9 ball. Oh, no, he's played it off the 6 ball. Well, that was surprising.
Well, he called the 9 ball.
And the 9 ball never moved.
He didn't drop it, but he did drop 2 balls. So from here, he should be able to run this table.
Well, he's got a shot on the 7 in the side pocket, just low right-hand spin to come straight back down the table for the 8 ball. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's going to be a costly error there.
And that almost looked as if it were careless. I mean, he didn't really line that up. He just sort of stepped up and didn't even really get his head steady.
He really rushed that shot, I thought. The nerves, the pressure. I mean, it's all coming to a head now. It's getting close to the end. And it's affecting both of these players right now.
We are at 6 all in this race to 9.
Nice stroke on that shot by Buddy. Came a little bit down too far on the shot. He would have preferred being straight in on the 8 ball, but he's got to cut at this ball and cut it down to the right-hand corner pocket. He's hitting the cue ball low to give kill action to the cue ball so it doesn't travel all over the table. It's nice and soft. He hit that ball.
And the winner here will be the champion of champions. Not only the single largest prize in the history of the sport, but the prestige of having beaten other world champions. And now Buddy Hall leads at 7-6 against the dark horse of this tournament, Mike LeBron. Back in a moment, the Mirage Hotel. Welcome back to Las Vegas. Kim Prince along with Jim Rempe and this man, Mike LeBron, his opponent, Buddy Hall. The challenge of champions.
No balls on the break. And no shot for Buddy, I don't think. I don't think the 1 passes the 5 to the left bottom corner pocket. See what he's looking at the 3 ball kiss off the 9 for the corner pocket that you're looking at right there. When the crack of the 2 balls are lined up for a corner pocket or a side pocket, that means one of the balls is usually dead for that corner pocket. And so he has to find a way to maybe carom off the 1 ball and run the cue ball into the 3 ball, and the 3 ball has a chance to go into the bottom left corner pocket. And in doing so, he's going to have to worry about where the 1 ball is going. This is going to be an interesting shot. A lot of knowledge is going into this shot here. Keep your eye on the 3 ball. What a great shot. Yeah, a little bit of hard luck there. He has no shot on the 1 ball. Well,
He liked his shot, but he doesn't like what it left him.
looks to me like he's trying to bank this ball. He's banking this ball cross corner. Got a kiss on the cue ball. Yep. This ball's laying funny also.
These men have come through this top field of 8. Mike Siegel, Nick Varner, my associate here, Jim Rempe, Alan Hopkins, Kim Davenport, all have fallen by the wayside.
He's taking the percentages again. There, he could have banked at that ball cross side, but instead he chose to play a safety. And I don't know whether buddies can see this one ball or not, but got to see if he can get through between the 2 and the 6 ball. All he wants to do is hit this one ball. He doesn't want to give Mike cue ball in hand here. Well, yeah, it looks like he's got a little bit of room. There it is. Oh, he had a chance to make the 5 ball, too. I think he was playing the 5 ball.
But it hangs right in the pocket.
What does Mike have here? He's got a cut shot on the 1 ball. He's got the 2 in the upper left-hand corner pocket. Just wants to make this ball because he'll get a natural position on the 4 ball, which is in the same corner pocket. Five balls hanging in the bottom left corner pocket for his next shot, and then the 6 is by the side pocket. They're all hanging in the hole here. Yeah, but when the pressure starts to build, I don't care how close they are to the hole. Funny things happen. Like there, he wanted to get a little bit closer to the 6 ball. Just going up table now after the 6 and the side for the 7 and. Ball's going towards the corner pocket. He's okay. Well, here he's just going to want to bounce off the left-hand top cushion there, right back into about the center of the table. Oh, he's wanting to go down table. Oh. He could have scratched that ball. He wanted to come way down the table, down by the left-hand corner pocket. But
can he see the 8? I guess he has a
he can
straight
see
shot
the 8.
on it,
He got
yeah.
really lucky there to bounce back out there to be able to see the 8. Nice soft touch there. 9 ball in the left corner pocket to tie it back up.
And he has it. It has been a marvelous competition for Mike LeBron. He is now tied 7-all with the #1 player in the world right now.
And Mike Siegel and myself have a trick shot that's one of our favorite trick shots for sure, because what Mike's going to do, we had to bribe a couple of volunteers. Mike bribed his wife, Chris Siegel, and I bribed my fiance, Tony Brackett, to lay on the table so we can shoot a ball out of their mouth. We had to promise that they would get on TV before they would do it. And what we're going to do is I'm going to play this 1 ball here on top in the corner pocket, and then Mike's going to play the 9 ball in this corner pocket. And this is one of those shots we don't get much chance to practice. And it is a little bit dangerous because you got to be sure this white ball don't hit the nose or the jaw.
Hey, and if that was a bribe, I want to know what the payback is for Chris, who is Mike's wife, and
Tony.
Nick Varner's girlfriend.
Well, no damage done.
That's a little early.
They made the shots, and right now, this man, Buddy Hall, is in rack 15 against Mike LeBron on the alternate breaks. He breaks, a ball does not drop, and so Mike LeBron will come back to the table with a score tied 7 apiece.
And we have got a ball game. I'll tell you, this is going to get exciting now. No shot right here. Probably play a safety, or unless he wants to go for a bank shot, which I don't think he will. It'd be a bad percentage right at this stage of the game, especially now.
Sometimes a player like Mike LeBron gets on a roll, and throughout this tournament, he has come out of one pickle after another to stay in the competition. And so at this stage, I don't think that the odds, although they have favored Buddy Hall, can really be counted too heavily, because I think right now he realizes that he has to win this, and he really has to ignore what Mike LeBron is doing, because I think if LeBron gets his chance, he'll probably win.
Well, I don't see any kind of a shot here unless he goes for the 1-9 combination, which is the odds on this shot are probably about 1 out of 10 for hit to go. Extremely difficult shot, like all combinations are. But this one, because it's in the middle of the table, the length of the table, the space between the 1 and the 9 really makes this shot tough. No, he didn't even hit the 9. But he's left Mike a straight-in shot on the 1 ball. I'll tell you, if Mike goes on to win this tournament, this will go down in pocket billiard history as Mike LeBron's barrage at the mirage. Because he's going to get some lucky rolls. He's been playing good alongside it, but he's been getting some good rolls along with it.
And if the 20-to-1 odds in the beginning of the competition were right, somebody might call it the mirage at the mirage.
Did you see what he did there? He pointed his finger by the cushion where the cue ball stopped, exactly where the cue ball stopped. It was perfect position play. Now he's got to draw the cue ball back for the 4 ball. Tough shot here. Oh. Just got there. Perfect position on the 4 to corner, 5 in the same corner. Look at this. It's they're laying pretty good now, Kim. I tell you, all he has to do is come straight down the table for the 6 in the bottom left-hand corner pocket.
We don't actually have the information about how much money was bet on this competition at the outset. As we mentioned, Mike was 20-to-1 when he went off. Buddy Hall 8-to-5, but I can guarantee you the people that bet on Mike LeBron, and I know there were some at 20-to-1, are feeling awfully good right now.
Well, it's just a simple little shot in the side pocket here. Bring the cue ball an inch or 2 down. Perfect. 8 in the side and 9 in the bottom left-hand corner pocket. Position, the key to this game.
Well, 3 or 4 games ago, Mike LeBron showed a little tentative play, but now he seems to have found his stroke. He is in command. He is 1 game away from winning the single largest prize in the history of the sport. The signatures of the 8 competitors on the bottom, all for a good cause. Because prior to today's final, there was an auction to benefit the Casa Colina Wheelchair Sports Association, a limited edition billiard table from World of Leisure, and the last existing set of billiard balls used in the movie The Color of Money were auctioned off by tournament referee Jay Helford. The bidding was animated. There was other items auctioned off as cues by Mayuchi, and other billiard items went, all for the good cause and all to raise money. And right now, the score stands at 8-7 with Mike LeBron. He is breaking on the alternate break system. It is a race to 9. He is, as they say in the world of pocket billiards, on the hill. 1 game away from the $50,000 purse.
Again, nothing's win on the break. And again, is not an easy shot. Actually, the balls are open nicely, but the first shot, the 1 ball, the yellow ball there, is not only a tough shot, but even if he made it, it'd be a tough position shot for the blue ball, the 2 ball. He's looking around. He's liable to play a safety off this shot. Put the cue ball behind the 7 ball, the maroon ball. And he's lucked the 1 ball in the side pocket. Well, that's it. You don't have to call your shot except for the 9 ball. So I mean, he's lucked the 1 ball in the side pocket, and he's got a shot at the 2 ball too. This is strictly cue ball control now, speed too, because he has to come down for the 3 ball. He had a little left-hand spin on that ball too, which straightened the angle back out. Great shot there. Playing the 3 ball.
For those of you who saw Buddy Hall win the U.S. Open 9-ball championships earlier this year on ESPN, you may recall that there is nothing lucky about this way this man plays pool. Johnny Archer had him beaten in the final, and Buddy Hall came back, ran 6 games in a row to win. So at this stage, although Mike LeBron is on the hill and it's for the largest prize in the history of the sport, I don't think that Buddy Hall is nervous. I think he feels like he can still win this competition.
I think you're right, Kim. You know, he's moving around the table a little bit faster than he usually does. He's playing with a lot of confidence, too. Got perfect position all the way around here. It's good. He's got the 6 ball here. You know, if he wins this game, it's going to go to 8-8. And I'll tell you one thing. Remember the lag for the break? Who won that lag? Buddy won the lag, which means